Alright guys, it's field trip time. We are at another card show. We're at the Los Angeles card show here at the Los Angeles Convention Center. So we expect this to be a mix of Pokemon, TCG, as well as sports cards. So let's see what comes out. We haven't been to a card show in a while, and this is our first time at this particular one. This is the one that, if you saw the video, that they hosted at Dodger Stadium. That was the last one that this particular company hosted. So now they've taken up a huge space at the LA Convention Center, and we look forward to seeing what is inside. We have our Pokemon resident, Zach, from Zacmeglan Collectibles, ready to sell some of his Pokemon and Lorcana hits that he's recently pulled. Alright, here we go. Here's the vibe from the LA card show. A lot of buying, a lot of selling. This one's buying up to 90%. This one's selling wax as well. Oh, they even got Topps Chrome, Marvel. Let's see. Got wax here. So we're gonna peruse around, see what we can get. Oh, here's more wax. See what they got.
There's only $2 difference, man, from the store.
Some cosmic hobby boxes we'd like to pick up. Might be a little too steep, but definitely worth it. All right, we got some familiar faces here. We got JD Cards. I don't know what Jadel's handle, but I think this is like Jadel's first show. All right, so we are here, LA card show. Hopefully we can score some good hits. We'll see what happens. It's all about the Lorcana.
Let's go.
This Lorcana collection.
Is that 360 or do we give you one more?
All right, guys. So we picked up some buttes here at the show today. I traded in all my Wembys for these. No, just kidding. These are owned by this guy right here. So this guy owns these. So he gave us the privilege of showing his collection here. Some nice one-piece slabs right here. All right, so sights and sounds from here as we go through the card show. I don't know, they've got some animal lion kind of thing here, and they've even got some dinosaurs back there for some reason. So I don't know what this area is about with the inflatable dinosaurs here, but they're here. We're just pointing them out to you as we continue through the rest of the show. Sports, TCG, you name it, they're all here.
When you love somebody, you gotta be happy for that.
Check out these complete set. 86, 87. Flair. With Jordan. And then move over here. And you got individual slabs of 86, 87 Flair. Right there. Check out these high-end Jordans right there. Let's go. Kobe's your guy? Well, here you go. Here's some high-end Kobe's right here.
Guys, we're taking a break from the show. It's a little too loud there, so I went out here to go ahead and give you my impression so far at the show. Number one, it is a warm day. But at this show, BO is not a problem. So that's a good thing, that's a plus. So people have heeded the advice to wear adequate deodorant, so we're good with that. The other thing that we have noticed here at the show, of course, once again, as predicted, TCG, Pokemon, One Piece reigns supreme. So I want to say, I was predicting close to what, an 80-20% mix. Probably more like 60%, 40% TCG, Pokemon, One Piece versus sports cards. So not as bad as I thought. The big thing sports card market-wise is everyone and their mother is selling Wembys. So, and they're selling it at a dropping price. So it looks like Wemby cards have dropped a day after they fell in 5 games to the Knicks. So congratulations to our fans from the NYC. You know, we love New York, so we were cheering on the Knicks even though we were also cheering on Wemby. So yes, his cards are dropping, but no need to panic. As they say in the hobby market, you want to buy the dip. So with it being the off season, we were expecting some cards to dip, especially the cards that skyrocketed in the finals. Considering they didn't win the finals, therefore it's understandable that these cards will take a dip. However, I'm predicting as early as now that the Spurs will be back, not only next year, but for years to come. And they'll be in contention, and I think you're going to see a very motivated Victor Wembanyama. I think he's going to go for MVP next year on top of Defensive Player of the Year, and I think he's going to do whatever it takes. He's going to go ahead and do another stint with the Monks, whatever needs to get done to be able to get them back to the finals. Remember, this is year 1 Wemby in the playoffs, and he already made it at the age of 22 to the finals, so we can only hope for more from Victor. Now, does it mean that I won't sell maybe some of the non-10 cards of Victor? However, I am on a hold for the Prism rookie cards that I have. So they were selling a bunch of them here, but like I said, they were dropping in prices. And as you know, here at card shows, you know, a lot of the times they're asking for way more above comps, and a lot of times they're not willing to even go at 80% of comps. So it is what it is. But other than that, from what I could see, the hobby is still booming, so no worries about that. You can tell by not only, you know, the TCG people that are out here, but as well, of course, the sports card people as well. So now we look to baseball to focus in on, and we're still looking to buy some Shoheis. So we're gonna go back to the show, see if we can pick up some Shoheis, because we're not buying Wemby. I don't advise to buy Wemby at this point. If I do plan on picking up Wemby, it'll probably be maybe sometime in August, September, right before the season starts. All right, let's continue. All right, so while we are out and about, Zach was wheeling and dealing at Pokemon. He picked up these guys, but I guess he traded them for some, what, booster boxes you said that he traded them for?
Yeah, booster, Surgery Sparks booster box,
okay.
And Meowth SIR,
okay.
A few other cards.
There you go.
Trade.
So pretty good deal. This is his first show that he's actually on the hunt for cards, so pretty good return so far. But still no luck on the Jesse Lorcana sale.
Show it to the fans.
So let's see that Lorcana. So still no luck on that one. Any takers? If not, I might have to go up on eBay.
450.
He's asking for 450, okay? But it might have to go up on eBay otherwise.
Yeah.
we wrap up our experience at the LA Card Show here at the LA Convention Center, we have Zach, who's going to give you his impressions at his first card show as a real Pokemon collector. When I say real, I mean dedicated Pokemon collector. How was it, Zach?
It was a really fun experience being my first show, and definitely a lot of variety compared to some of the smaller shows we have, like our local one in SCV. Also, I think it is one of the biggest in the year for SoCal. So it's definitely cool to see a lot of variety, a lot of Pokemon, a lot of One Piece, a lot of sports cards too. Sadly, no Lorcana buyers that want to give me a fair offer, but I've made a few trades, sold a few stuff for Pokemon. So it's a fun experience. Nice seeing the community come out, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
So speaking of that, Zach thinks that this is the largest, but he hasn't been to the West Coast. So that's where we're going to be headed next. Next month, the West Coast Card Show in Anaheim, California. That's when it all is going to come out. All the sports, all the Pokemon, all the One Piece, all the Lorcana. So that's going to be fun. All right, so stay tuned for that next field trip. Thank you for joining us here at Zacmeglan Collectibles. Take care.
Thank you.